Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today, episode 135 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can click the eye in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our link tree, link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also in the video description is information on channel memberships. $5 a month is all it takes to get ad-free, extended length videos, merchandise discounts, and more. Got something really cool in the works that is going to be only available to merchandise members. So definitely go check that out. Like I said, in the video description down below. 9 races on tap today as we get to our second showcase race of the season here with the 305 sprint car. We're going to get everything started off at Five Forks Speedway. No repairs needed to the car right now. We do have a 34-point lead over Garrett Bard. Five Forks is a 3/8 mile in Oklahoma. Let's not waste any time. Get headed to the track. All right, we are all wrapped up here. I always say that, don't I? We're all done with practice and qualifying. Got the sponsor bonus in practice, not in qualifying, just about a 10th off there in qualifying. We qualified in the 6th position, so we'll be starting to the outside of row number 2. Nope, row number 1 here in heat race number 2. Not going to make any changes to the car. There's the setup we are running. And actually, I am going to make a small change. When you go there, go there. All right. That's what we're working with here in the heat race for the 305 sprint car at Five Forks. Let's head to the track. Oh my goodness. Top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash here at Five Forks Speedway. We're going to roll from the outside of row number 1. Green flag is out. Ricky Holden rolls from the pole. We're going to get a good jump here into turn number 1, but he's going to get the better jump. Donnie Hendershot's going to jump to the inside and take over the runner-up spot on us here as we'll come around complete lap number 1 in position number 3. We got it up to speed and rolling here as we are still in the 3rd position. A little high there through 3 and 4. Hendershot's going to pull away from us just a little bit there. 8 to go to complete. Oop, man, we need to loosen it up just a tick. I got to figure out which torsion bar adjustment that is to loosen it up on entry. It's the right rear. Okay, we gotta loosen that up. 6 to go, and I think we're faster than Hendershot. We just can't catch him and get around him. All right, there we go. That's a good lap. Halfway home, we are running out of time. Points leader not going to be in the qualified dash is unheard of. Let's see if we can reel him in here in these now final 4 laps. Rip a tear off there on the helmet. 3 to go. There we go. Got all a little wobbly there into turn number 1. We'll get by Hendershot there. Put us back into the 2nd position. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to bounce it off the wall. 2 to go, and we've just thrown it all away right there. We hit that kind of aprony area down there, that greasy stuff, and it shot us straight up the track. Hendershot gets back by. We fall back to 3rd. White flag. This is the last lap. We're going to run out of time. We'll finish in the 3rd position. Dang it. That sucks. We're not starting too far to the back, but it is not where I wanted to start. Ricky Holden got the race win. He'll go through to the qualified edge, and he'll take Donnie Hendershot with him. We'll come home 3rd with Doug Dotson in 4th and Ian Detweiler in 5th. We'll all go through to the A main. Dustin Young and everyone else on back. Going to have to run the B main to try to make the big show. All right, so no qualified dash. We're going to go straight to the A main, and we are going to go a little bit bigger on the right rear torsion bar. That'll make it a little looser on. No, I don't want it looser on exit. I want it looser on turn in. So we're going to do a little smaller on the right front. Smaller on the right front. We'll make it looser on, looser on turn in. So there we go. That should be exactly what we need. If it gets too loose, I can always move the wing back. So we're starting in the 10th position here in the A main at Five Forks Speedway. Got to get to the front. Need that top 5 to keep our sponsor happy. Let's go. All right, we are ready to rip here at Five Forks Speedway. Ken Duke Jr. won the qualified dash. He'll roll from the pole, and Doug Dotson finished 4th in Heat 2. He'll start 14th. Finishing 5th in the B main, Jacob Gamola is going to start shotgun on the field in 25th, and we finished 3rd in Heat race number 2. We're going to start in the 10th position. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. I wanted to get to the bottom. I shouldn't say I tried because I didn't really try that hard. Kenny Hefner gets to our inside. Mike Malaire now looking to our inside. He'll get by. Oh boy. The contact to Rooney with Nathan Gramley. Andrew Boyer now going to sneak to the inside. Oh, we are getting freight trained here. All right, there we go. We'll get by Boyer once. We'll get by Boyer. Put us into the 13th position. Donnie Hendershot, man. Finished his 2nd in a heat race. He's back in 11th. He started in the top 8 positions. He's dropping like a bag of rocks in the lake. We're going to get by him. We're also going to get by, I forgot who that was, Kenny Hefner. Mike Malaire next on the list. There we go. We'll get by him pretty easily there as we've kind of gathered ourselves up here after a wild first couple laps. Nathan Gray, we thought we were going to make contact there with old Gramley, but no dice there. We'll ride in position number 9 here as we'll come around complete lap 5. 5 laps are complete. We ride in the 9th position. Started in 10th. We are +1 from our starting position. Got a run on Gramley down the front straight away into turn number 1. We'll look to the inside. We'll have P8 right there. Get that dirt clod off the screen. Or off the visor, I should say. They are really going at it here up in front of us. Got about 3 cars thrown under a blanket for... So, one of them upside down. Austin Reed goes for a ride. Caution is out. Youngquist and Reed make contact. Reed gets the short end of the stick. Caution comes out. Who is Garrett Bard is your race leader. Mike Mayberry, Rowdy Hefner, Ken Duke Jr., and whoever it is directly in front of us, Ricky Holden, your top 5. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to have a better start here as we're on the inside line this time. We are only 2 spots out of that goal position of a top 5. Remember, Top HVAC Air Purification wants us in the top 5 to keep them happy. Let's try and do it. Also, we need to keep our points lead, but that's the sponsor goal. Oh, wow, Garrett Bard. Pretty sure he restarted in the pole or in the lead. We'll get by Mike Bayberry for 6. We're going to look to the inside of Bard. No, not going to make that happen. We'll go a little high on the entry to 3, but Bard is 2nd in the point standings. So, Bard's going to yeet somebody. I forgot. I didn't get to see who it was. That wasn't Youngquist, I don't believe, but it is what it is. All right, Rowdy Hefner is your race leader. Ken Duke Jr., Ricky Holden, Garrett Bard, myself, your top 5 here. As we'll have another restart at Five Forks. Green flag is back out. We'll have 13 complete at the line. 13 complete, 27 to go. We ride in position 5. We ride in P5 here as we approach the halfway point. We're still about 6 laps away from it, though. Bard now gets by Duke for 3rd. He's looking to the inside of Hefner for the runner-up spot. He fell back quite a few spots on that last restart. We've caught up to Rowdy Hefner. Nope. Yes, that is Rowdy Hefner. Apologies there. Oh, wow. Thought Hefner and Bard were going to get a little close there, but no, they do not. We're now looking to the inside of Garrett Bard into turn number 1. We're going to try to take over the 4th position. Through the dog leg down the back straightaway. Our back stretch. We'll get to the inside of Bard. Put us now P4. So now we try to reel in Rowdy Hefner for that short step on the podium. reeling in Rowdy Hefner off of turn number 4. We'll have a good run down the front straightaway. Into turn 1, we'll send it. Drag race down the back straightaway. Back stretch, I should say. It's not very straight. Oh, got to watch that greasy area. We'll get by Hefner for the spot temporarily. And then Bard is going to try. Man, he just muscled his way in there. He knew we were going to try to do a little crossover move on Hefner. He took advantage, so we'll fall back to the 5th position as Garrett Bard gets by us after Rowdy Hefner does. Halfway home, by the way, we are okay. Austin Reed not having a good race here. He's going to get sent for the 2nd time. Restart incoming. Ken Duke Jr., Ricky Holden, Rowdy Hefner, Garrett Bard, myself. Your top 5 here at Five Forks. Restart coming. Green flag back out. Green flag comes out as we have now 22 laps complete at the line. 22 complete, 18 to go. As we restart from the 5th position, we'll get a good run through 3 and 4 to the inside of Bard. We're going to look. Not going to be able to have the positioning there, as we will stay in 5th through turns 3 and 4 into turn number 3. We're just going to send it hard. There we go, up to P4. Now we want more. Look at P4 and 1 and more. There we go, into turn 1. Now up to P3. We're on the short step of the podium, but that's not good enough for us. We're going to try to reel in now Rowdy Hefner for that runner-up spot before we can then focus on Ken Duke Jr. in the race lead. Went a little high on through 1 and 2 there. Allowed Garrett Bard to close in on us just a wee little bit. But no, we'll hold on to the spot. 14 to go. 26 are complete. 26 complete, working lap 27 and completing lap 27 this time by, as we are closing in slowly but surely on 2nd place, Rowdy Hefner. Off of turn number 4, we'll have 12 laps to go. Race leader Ken Duke Jr. starting to catch the back of the field once again. Austin Reed going to go another lap down after his terrible night here at Five Forks. We had a good run off of turn number 4 on Hefner there, but not able to really make anything happen. Garrett Bard now looking to the inside. Oh boy, we're going to have a terrible 3 and 4 there. And to get on the binders, get all wooed and slowed, as we'll come across the line with 10 laps to go. And Garrett Bard is doing everything he can to try to get by us for this final podium spot, but we're going to just try to get away from him as much as possible. Remember, Bard is 2nd in the point standings, so we need to make sure we keep him at an arm's distance here with our finishes. All right, we've caught Hefner now with 8 laps to go this time by, but we've got a slower car at the back of the field to contend with. We're going to go a little high on the entry to 3, try to get a better exit, and we do, just not quite enough. We'll have another slow car here as we go into turn number 3. Again, high, low, entry, exit. 6 laps now remain as Hefner started to pull away from us a little bit here in the waning stages of this one here. Five Forks. Fred Arnold rides in 21st. We'll navigate by him. 5 laps to go. Ken Duke Jr. is out in his own zip code right now. And Rowdy Hefner is starting to get there as well, but we are in the thick of it here with the back of the field. Actually, we're in the midfield right now. Hefner really pushing the issue to get around those 2 cars of Matthew Swift and Dustin Young. 3 laps to go. Darren Bolak rides in 18th. He's a lap down now. Man, 2 laps to go. Can we catch Hefner? And can we catch him? Can we pass him? I don't think we're going to be able to, but 10th to 3rd. Still not a bad day at the office, if you ask me. White flag this time. 1 more lap to go. Last lap here at Five Forks. Hefner gets slowed way a lot. We'll get into Andrew Boyer, but we'll hold the spot and finish in the 3rd position. We finish in 3rd here at Five Forks, grabbing the race win. Ken Duke Jr. coming home 2nd is Rowdy Hefner. Like I said, we are going to be on that short step of the podium. Garrett Bard will finish in 4th, and Mike Mayberry comes home 5th. all done here at Five Forks, finished in the third position. We should hold on to the points lead over Garrett Bard, but he's going to have to look out for Ken Duke Jr. as Ken Duke Jr. picks up his second win of the season, the first with multiple wins, I do believe, on the season. Yes, out of 61 drivers, he is the first driver with multiple wins, so kudos to him. Top 5 drivers in the points standings all have wins, and was it 1, 5, 6, 7 of the top 10 have wins as well. So pretty cool to see that, quite honestly. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 7. Yep. Okay, I can in fact count. All right. Race earnings for our third place finish here at Five Forks: 21.6, 96, 45, 34, 439, 10.03, totaling out to a cool $66,707 for our efforts here at Five Forks. Let's get back to the race shop. All right, back here at the race shop after our third place run at Five Forks Speedway. No immediate repairs necessary or needed to the car right now. We're now headed off to a, 5 race stretch of all tracks we've already raced at. So those will be members only exclusive videos when we head to Williams Grove, Cedar Lake, Lucas Oil. Man, we've already raced at Cedar Lake this season. Williams Grove, Cedar Lake, Lucas Oil, Oswego, and Madison Lake, all tracks we've already raced at. Then we'll rejoin everybody when we head to Diamond Grove, the 5th mile in North Carolina. Then another members-only exclusive at Port Royal before we end everything today at our next showcase race at Eldora Speedway. So members, enjoy these next 5 races. We'll catch everybody else once we're done at Madison Lake. But first, we got to head to Williams Grove. Oh boy, this has been interesting 5 races, but we picked up our second win of the season at Madison Lake Motorsport Park. Not without some controversy and some drama to go along with it, but we'll add the Madison Lake 305 National Dirt Series Victory Trophy to the trophy case before we head on to the next event. We're going to take this one off. Yes, sir. We finished in that first position. Off we go to Diamond Grove, the 5th mile next. Let's take a look at how things have turned out since we left you last. Now, obviously, at Five Forks, we finished in the 3rd position, as you saw. Then Williams Grove, we ran runner-up to Greg Dabrowski before we then finished in the 2nd position at Cedar Lake Speedway to Ken Duke Jr. 8th place at Lucas Oil Speedway. That was an interesting one. We started 17th. And after an early race incident, we fell back to last, 25th, and worked our way up into the top 10 to finish 8th there at Lucas Oil. Then Oswego Speedway finished in the 4th position. And then, like you just saw, we got the win at Madison Lake Motorsport Park. So as we head into the 5th mile Diamond Grove Raceway, we are the points leader by 36 points over Ken Duke Jr. We've got even 2,000 points. So Heading into the 5th mile of Diamond Grove Raceway, let's get headed east to North Carolina and the 5th mile Diamond Grove Raceway. All right, here we are at Diamond Grove Raceway, and why are we doing this? Qualified in that 5th position as we got our sponsor bonus in both practice and qualifying. We will roll from the pole of heat race number 5 here at Diamond Grove. Let's hit the track. Top 4 to the A main, top 2, like always, to the qualified dash. We're going to roll from the pole position here in North Carolina. Got Doug Dodson to our outside. Green flag is out. Let's see if we can pick up where we left off at Madison Lake. We got the clean sweep at Madison Lake. I forgot to mention that. Fast time, won our heat race, won the qualified dash, won the A main there. So not going to get that here because we qualified in the 5th position, but we can still win our heat race, win the qualified dash, win the A main. So 2 laps complete here in this one already. We are out to the race lead. Cars handling and running very well right now, so no major complaints at all. It's really just going to be a matter of navigating through traffic here at this one, especially when you're running 9-second lap times. 9-second lap times, that means this race should take about a minute and a half. 9 times 10 is 90. 90 seconds is a minute and a half. So we'll see if that's actually how long it takes, but we'll continue on here now. 3 laps remain. We'll get into the slower car there. I haven't even seen that name before. Spar, S-P-A-H-R. That's a new one to me. 2 to go here. 2 sticks in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. And as I say that, this time, white flag is out. 1 more lap to go here at Diamond Grove. Into turn 3, we got a decent lead, 2.5-ish. Checker flag, heat race win. All right, we'll get the win. We'll get the win here at Diamond Grove heat race. Matthew Swift will come home second. He'll go through to the qualified dash with us. Doug Dodson, Darren Bolak finish 3rd, 4th. They'll go through to the A main. Mike Kaiser and everyone on back will head through to a last chance qualifier. A main time. We finished in the 5th position, right where we started in the qualified dash. We're going to start the A main from the 5th position. Not going to make any changes to the car, so it's going to be a quick session back here in the pits before we get gridded and before we get staged and ready for the A main. Let's hit the track. All right, here we go. We are ready to rip here at Diamond Grove Raceway. Greg Dabrowski starting 8th. He finished 8th in the qualified dash. And starting 2nd, finishing 2nd in that very same qualified dash is Garrett Bard. Finishing 4th in the qualified dash, Fred Arnold's going to have a great starting position up in the 4th position. We finished 5th in that very same qualified dash. We're going to start from the 5th position here in the A main. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We are underway. 40 laps is the distance here at Diamond Grove Raceway. And we're immediately going to look to the inside of Fred Arnold, take over that 4th spot. We want more. We're P4 and we want more. Looking to the inside of Garrett Bard. Going to try to take over the 3rd spot. And yes, sir, at the line, give us P3. Donnie Hendershot trying to get by current race leader Ken Duke Jr. I think he's going to do it here. If not this lap, the very next one. As we're trying to reel them in. We actually are reeling them in. Now I'll have to see what the gap is at the start-finish line. It is 0.7 seconds at the start-finish line to 2nd place Donnie Hendershot. As we come around this time by, the gap is 0.5. We wobbled a little bit there getting into turn number 1, so we'll lose a little bit of time. Hendershot starting to fall by the wayside to race leader Ken Duke Jr. 34 to go as we complete lap number 6 right there. Laps tick by very quickly here. 6, now 7 laps already complete as we are starting to approach the back of the field. We'll have to see how that plays out here as the race moves on. Oh, car upside down. That is Dustin Young on the front straightaway. Caution is out. All right, Ken Duke Jr., Donnie Hendershot, myself, Garrett Bard, Mike Mayberry, your top 5 here. So we'll have a restart here at Diamond Grove Raceway. Green flag is back out as we complete lap number 9 at the line. Looking to the inside, we are on Donnie Hendershot. He's been in second the entire race, well, most of the race. I'm not sure exactly where he started, but he's going to look for the point here. Off of turn number 2, he's going to get to the inside of Ken Duke Jr. and take over the top spot, put Donnie Hendershot to the lead. And we're trying to get by Ken Duke Jr. for the second spot. We got a good run off of turn number 2 into turn number 3. We're going to have it put us now to the runner-up spot as Duke goes first to third on the restart. Hendershot goes second to first. We go third to second here on the restart. 27 laps to go as we complete lap 13, working and coming around to complete lap 14 this time by. Like I said, in the heat race, when you run 9-second lap times, laps tick by pretty quick. So we'll have 15 complete this time by. Donnie Hendershot, myself, first and second. Ken Duke Jr., Mike Mayberry, and Doug Dotson, your top 5, the rest of your top 5, as we'll come around now and have 16 laps complete, 24 to go. 24 laps to go as we're starting to get into the back of the field here. As Donnie Hendershot, your race leader, starting to put cars a lap down. He'll get by Cody Hackenberry. No, he won't. He'll try to get by Cody Hackenberry. And this time he'll make contact with old Hackster. And he'll get by, but not without letting us close in because of the contact there with old Hackenberry. We're now less than half a second behind the race leader. Donnie Hendershot. Going to get by those 2 cars. One of them, Ian Detweiler, I know that. Oh, man, all sorts of wobbly there off of turn number 4. Jacob Gomola now running in front of us. And we got Dustin Young to worry about. We're going to get into Young and get the car a little upset, but we're going to dive it hard into turn number 3. Donnie Hendershot has started to pull away from us as we got into the lap car of Dustin Young. He's now through all 4 of these cars that we still have to navigate through and by. Wow. Quick fighter jets. Oh, caution's going to come out in this one. Not sure who that was, but they went for a ride on this one. Caution is out. Donnie Hendershot, still your race leader. We are second. Mike Mayberry, Ken Duke Jr., Garrett Bard, third, fourth, and fifth here at Diamond Grove. We got to get to the bottom and get to the bottom fast. Here we go. Green flag back out. Oh, boy. There we go. We got a good run off of turn number 2. Send it hard into turn number 3 on Hendershot and up of 4. Look at that. To the point we go. New race leader. We're going to go to the tap spot here at Diamond Grove Raceway. And just like the previous restart, Hendershot goes first to third. Garrett Bard goes third to second. We go second to first. It's almost like clockwork how that works here at Diamond Grove Raceway. Hendershot now has fallen back to P4 as we complete lap 29. Doug Dotson now in third. This time by, we've got 2 palms in the air from Flagman Dan in the flag stand. 10 laps to go as we fudged up hard right there. That's going to allow Doug Dotson to get by us for the top spot. Oh, my word. Caution is back out. Oh, my word. We screwed the pooch on that one real hard. Got into the lap car. Dustin Young once again. And that allowed Doug Dotson and Garrett Bard to get by us. We ride. We're going to restart in third. Let's see if we can get back to the point here. Green flag is back out. Dodson gets a good jump. We do as well as we get to the inside of Garrett Bard. Doug Dotson goes high side and handsome there through 3 and 4 on the restart. We'll stay committed to the bottom as we look to the inside. Lots of contact going on behind us. 6 laps to go as we are side by side for the race lead. We're going to try to slide up in front of Dotson. No dice there. So we're still committed to the bottom. 5 laps to go. Contact with Dotson there as we ride the wall down the front straightaway. Yowie wowie, that was wild. And we're going to get into Justin Youngquist, and caution is probably going to come out. What just happened? Oh my word, what just happened there? We're going to restart from 6th now. Oh my gosh. Green flag back out. I don't even know how to describe what just happened there. We got 2 laps to go, though, restarting from 6th. Looking to the inside of Hendershot, though, 2 laps to go, 3 laps to go to restart. I apologize there. Back into the 5th position. Fred Arnold having a great run there in 4th. Unfortunately, he's probably not going to finish there because we're going to get by him on this last lap, hopefully. Yes, sir, there we are. He'll finish in 5th, though. So we'll finish in the 4th position. Should have won that one, but I screwed myself out of that. Doug Dodson's going to get the race win. Ken Duke Jr. comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Greg Dabrowski. We finish in 4th. And Fred Arnold with a strong P5. All right, should have won that one, like I said. Oh, what do we got there? The Drive-In Theater has a double feature tonight. Drivers of the Lost Cars and Car Trek 4. That's funny because Car Trek is a YouTube series that Freddie Tavares, Hoovie's Garage, and what's his name? I can't think of the Gavinwiki guy. I can't think of his name, but they do that. But that's funny. That's funny. Raiders of the Lost Ark or Drivers of the Lost Cars. That's funny. We're still points leader as I digress there. 32 points is the gap back to Ken Duke Jr. Who won? Doug Dodson got the win there. So 13th in the point standings gets the win. So good for him. Let's head to the payout window. $20,300, $96.45, $37,927, and $20.46 in totaling out to $69,918 here for our 4th place effort at Diamond Grove Raceway. Let's head back to the race shop. Back at the race shop after our 4th place finish at Diamond Grove. We should have won that race, but alas, mistakes happen. So finished in the 4th position, though. Checked off that sponsor incentive contract, though. Ooh, throwing stuff around here. Or the sponsor goal contract, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to add a little bonus money to our pockets with that. Race number 15 is complete. We're on to race number 16 at Port Royal. And, yep, we always do the challenging incentive contracts there. Let's go ahead and repair everything for 95.68. There we go. We are good to go. Port Royal Speedway is up next now. Port Royal, we raced in the regional series at race number 4 of the regional series. So it's been a while since we've been to Port Royal, but we've already raced there before, so that'll be a members only race. So we'll see everybody else once Port Royal's done. And before we head to the last race of the video, Eldora Speedway. But first, Port Royal Speedway up next. I've been playing this game for a while now, and I have to say that was one of, if not the best drives I have ever had. We started 17th in a sprint car at Port Royal Speedway, and we finished 4th. I am beyond thrilled with how that went down. Wow, just wow. I mean, that's really all I have to say. Repair everything before we head into the next race. We are still the points leader, but we got to watch out for Ken Duke Jr., man. He is, I mean, you can see right there, he's got 5 wins. So he is on a tear. He won at Port Royal, 2nd at Diamond Grove, 3rd at Madison Lake. He won at Oswego, 6th at Lucas Oil. He won at Cedar Lake, 5th at Williams Grove, and he won at Five Forks. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of his 5 wins have come in this episode already. So I'll have to keep a lookout for good old Ken Duke Jr. because we are headed to the showcase at Eldora. Oh, man, it's going to be a good one. Like you saw, we already repaired everything on the car. This is going to be our last race with Top HVAC Air Purifications as our primary sponsor because we're hoping to sign a new one heading out of this one at Eldora, but we got to get through it first. 40,000 win, 60-lap main event. Let's head to Rossburg, Ohio, and Eldora Speedway. All right, it is heat race time for the 305 Sprint Car Showcase at Eldora Speedway. Got our sponsor bonus in practice, not in qualifying, though. We did run a faster lap in qualifying than we did in practice, but it was, I think, the goal time in practice or qualifying was a 13.675, so we just were not able to do that. Going to make a couple changes here. So on the torsion bar on the right rear, we're going to go, what was it? There. We're going to go just a slightly bit smaller. to tighten it up a little on exit, but then on the right front, we're going to go smaller, one notch smaller to loosen it up on turn in. So theoretically, this should have tightened it up on exit a little bit, but also loosened it up on entry. Make sense? Makes sense. All right, we'll head now to the heat race. We qualified 16th, I believe it was. 6, 12, 13, 14. Nope. Qualified 13th, I'm sorry. So we're starting third in heat race number 1. Let's hit the track. Heat race coming up.
Heat 1 is coming up. The top 5 move on to the A-main. Good luck.
All right, top 3 to the A-main, because it's a showcase race. It's always top 3. And then top 2 to the qualified dash. Here we go. Green flag is out. Justin Youngquist, Austin Reed on the front row. Those two having good qualify efforts. Reed is currently like 5th or 6th in the point standings. Who is that? Ricky Holden's trying to get to our inside, grab that A-main transfer spot. And I believe he's going to do it. We're 3 wide down the front straightaway. Into turn number 1, we're going to go to the inside all the way down on the bottom. We'll get by Austin Reed for that qualified dash spot. He's going to try to power back by, but no, it doesn't have the spot. We'll hold on to it here as we'll come around to complete lap number 2. I need to loosen it up on turn in just a little bit more. I need to go looser on turn in just a little bit more. Not much. Not much. Just one notch. So I need to go one notch smaller on the torsion bar on the right front. All right, we'll come around now. Lap number 4 complete here as we run in second to Justin Youngquist. Ooh, scrape the outside wall just a tick there. It's going to slow our momentum just a wee little bit. It's going to allow Austin Reed to close back in. Halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. Heat race number 1 here at Eldora Speedway in the Sprint Car 305 Sprint Car Showcase. We're running in the second position. Justin Youngquist out front. Austin Reed is third. Those are the 3 A-main transfer cars. Darren Bolak, however you pronounce it. Ricky Holden run at 4th and 5th. This time by the flag stand will be 3 to go. Got to look out for there on the outside. Austin Reed trying to make a run at this qualified dash spot. We're just a little too tight all the way around the track, to be honest. Just a little too tight all the way around. So we need to loosen it up in both aspects. 2 laps to go. Justin Youngquist is Justin Gawnquist. He's almost 4 seconds, a little over 3.5 seconds ahead of us. You see him right there. That's not him right there. You can't see him because he's already on the back straightaway. Last lap here at Eldora. Austin Reed trying to make a move there on the bottom side. Can he make it happen? Through 3 and 4. Off of 4 down the front straightaway. We got tight off of 4. He made a charge. Doesn't grab it. We'll hold on to P2. We got real tight off the exit there, but we'll hold on to go through to the qualified dash. Justin Youngquist gets the win. He will go through. He'll roll from the pole of the qualified dash. We'll go through with him starting in the 7th position. Austin Reed will transfer into the A-main through the heat race. Darren Bolak, Ricky Holden, and everybody else. Unfortunately, going to have to run through the soup to get through to the showcase. A-main time, and we're going to make one adjustment to the car. We're going to make gear adjustments so we can try to get a little more RPM out of it. But before the qualified dash, we loosened the car up on both right side corners. So we went smaller, 1 notch smaller on the torsion bar on the right front, 1 notch higher on the torsion bar on the right rear, getting us to 1 inch diameter on both of those. So car's handling well. I just think we need a little more oomph. So here we go. A-main coming up from Eldora Speedway with the 305 Sprint Car Showcase, the Racing Electronics 305 Sprint Car Showcase. So I think we've already secured our new sponsor with Racing Electronics. So this will be the last race with Top HVAC Air Purifications as our primary. Let's hit the track for 60 laps here at Eldora. Amen. Coming at you here from Eldora Speedway in the Racing Electronics 305 Sprint Car Showcase. Nathan Gramley starting 7th. He finished 7th in the qualified dash, and starting in 20th, finishing 2nd in the B main is Darren Bolak. Finishing 5th in the B main, Matthew Swift's going to start shotgun on the field in 23rd, and we finished 4th in the qualified dash. We're going to start from the 4th position. Here we go. 60 laps is the distance. Green flag is out. Made that gear adjustment before the A main started. We'll have to see if it was good or bad as we progress through this one. Greg Dabrowski looking for 2nd place already as we go into turn number 3. He's going to have it on Duke Jr., I should say. Youngquist, though, will lead lap number 1. 59 laps to go. If at any point this race gets spread out, I might fast forward through it so it doesn't get too boring, but I'll try to commentate through as much as I possibly can to make it as interesting as possible. We settle out now into the 4th position as we navigate through the early stages of this one. Justin Youngquist is your race leader. Greg Dabrowski has gotten through to the 2nd position. Ken Duke Jr. in 3rd with 3 laps complete. I don't think that gear adjustment has really hurt us. I haven't seen any redlining as of yet. Duke Jr. has gone back through to the runner-up spot as he got by Greg Dabrowski. So as we work lap number 5, we're doing everything we can to hold off the hard-charging Garrett Bard behind us. And we are closing in on Dabrowski for 3rd. 5 laps to go. 5 laps down. With 5 laps complete, Justin Youngquist is still out front. Ken Duke Jr., Greg Dabrowski still 2nd and 3rd. We are 4th with Garrett Bard rounding out the top 5 at the completion of lap number 5. But Mike Malaire fighting hard to get 5th on Bard as we complete lap 6, and he'll have the spot. Just ran our fastest lap of the race right there. Everything getting a little spread out, a little more spread out than I would like. We ran a 14.333, or no, 14.1222 2 laps ago, that being our fastest lap of the race. Let's see what this lap is. It's a 14.190 at the completion of lap number 8. All right, 9 laps complete this time by. We are still in the 4th position with 51 laps to go. Like I said, 9 laps complete. Kind of just riding right now. See up in front of us for the 2nd position. Dabrowski tries to send it hard on the inside to the high side, running Ken Duke Jr. to try to grab the runner-up spot. He's not going to be able to do it as he'll stay steady in the 3rd position. We got to watch out for the hard-charging Mike Malaire behind us, trying to get by us for the 4th spot. 49 laps to go as we've surpassed the lap 10 mark. 11 laps are complete. No changes to the top 5 except Malaire in the 5th position instead of Garrett Bard. I feel like we're starting to hold up people behind us as we've got 12 laps complete. But remember, with these open wheel cars, anything can happen. Here in this one, Dabrowski has gotten by Ken Duke Jr. for the 2nd position, so they keep flip-flopping that spot up in front of us, and Dabrowski starting to put some distance between himself and Ken Duke Jr. from what I can see, at least. Justin Youngquist, however, is on a mission to grab a win here in the showcase event. We're in 4th, and he's almost half a lap ahead of us. Mike Malaire had a good run there through 1 and 2, almost made a charge on us for the 4th spot, but his motion was slowed there as we slammed the door on him. 15 laps are complete. 15 laps complete as we're working lap number 16 this time. Youngquist in the race lead is almost a half a lap ahead of us. He is just moving right now. I don't think anybody's really got anything for him as Dabrowski is 3.8 seconds ahead of us, but the race leader is 6.4 seconds ahead of us. So Youngquist with a very comfortable race lead at this point as we start to approach the back of the field here in this 60-lap main event. High entry, low exit there for us through 3 and 4. We're going to get to the inside of Matthew Swift. He'll give us the line. We've now got a little bit of a buffer to the 5th place running Mike Mayberry now as he's gotten by Mike Malaire. Mayberry has gone by Malaire for the 5th spot. Oh, caution's going to come out as Hendershot and Fred Arnold get together. Arnold is going to get upside down. We'll have a caution on the speedway. Restart coming. Justin Youngquist, Greg Dabrowski, Ken Duke Jr., myself, and Mike Mayberry are your top 5 here at the Eldora Speedway Racing Electronics 305 Sprint Car Showcase. Green flag is back out as we've got 21 laps complete. 21 laps complete. We'll drop to the bottom on to get in front of Mike Mayberry. Ken Duke Jr. gets by Greg Dabrowski once again. He's going to go to the point. He'll get by Justin Youngquist, and he will lead that lap. Oh, Hendershot now. No, that's Austin Reed. He's going to get by us for that 4th spot. That's going to allow Mike Mayberry to get by us for 5th as we upset the car there with the contact from Austin Reed. Need to regain our momentum here as we work lap number 24 off the restart. Dabrowski now trying to get by Ken Duke Jr. They've been going at it tooth and nail, but this time it's for the race lead. Put Dabrowski to the point here as we complete lap 24. We've fallen back to the 6th position here on this one. Youngquist now has closed into the tail tank of Ken Duke Jr. It's now 3-horse race. Youngquist to the bottom on Duke Jr. Can he retake 2nd? Not so fast as we look to the inside of Austin Reed there through 1 and 2. Reed now goes towards the bottom through 3 and 4 to try to slow any momentum we may have had, and he's going to stay committed to the bottom here through 1 and 2 to essentially do the same thing. Youngquist now looking to the inside once again on Duke and trying to go 2 for 1 here down the front straightaway. We go from third. Oh, it's a 3-wide battle for the race lead here through turns 1 and 2, and Justin Youngquist gets by Duke for 2nd. He's now going to set his sights on current race leader Greg Dabrowski as we're looking again to the inside of Austin Reed for the 5th spot as we complete lap 28, quickly approaching that halfway point in this one. Oh, caution's going to come back out. Austin Reed gets into the lap car, the flipping lap car, Fred Arnold. We're going to get into him. Hopefully that doesn't damage our car too much. We'll have to take a look once we get started. Dabrowski, Youngquist, Duke Jr., Mayberry, Reed, your top 5. We're going to restart from the 6th position. Green flag is back out. Car's not hurt at all. We'll have to see if Austin Reed's car is hurt at all on this restart. Doesn't seem to be, as he's going to not be slowed at all on this restart. So definitely a good turn of events for him. Duke Jr. is going to fall back to the 5th position, however, on the restart. These restarts very tumultuous, very volatile. You really got to be on it to gain spots here in the restarts at Eldora. Into turn number 3, we're going to look to the inside of Austin Reed for the 5th spot. And it's a drag race down the front stretch. I think we might have it off of 2, but he's going to have a big head of steam built up there on the top side. And he'll get right back by us down the back straightaway into 3 once again. Now Justin Youngquist is back to lead at the line. We'll have 5th, but Greg Dabrowski pressuring hard for that lead. Oh, they're going to get together down the back straightaway. Race leaders Greg Dabrowski and Justin Youngquist get together. That's going to allow Mike Mayberry to close in from the 3rd position on the 2 front runners. Ken Duke Jr. sits idly by in the 4th spot, waiting for something to happen. Oh boy, Mayberry now gets by Youngquist temporarily here for the 2nd position. It's 4 cars under a blanket for the race lead here at Eldora. 35 laps to go. Mayberry gets by Youngquist for the runner-up spot. He's now setting his sights on the race lead of Greg Dabrowski, but Justin Youngquist says, not so fast. I'll take that spot right back from you. Youngquist back to 2nd. Put Mike Mayberry back to 3rd. Duke Jr. 4th. Will ride still in the 5th position. And look at that race leader. Greg Dabrowski quickly approaches the last place running Fred Arnold. Arnold has had a couple issues here in this one. He is well off the pace. Front runner's going to have to navigate around the slow car, or they will all do just that as we navigate now and complete lap number 38. Working lap 39, Ken Duke Jr. now sends it to the inside, and Mike Mayberry into turn number 3. He'll retake position number 3. Greg Dabrowski still your race leader. Justin Youngquist not letting him get too far ahead, however, as Youngquist dives to the inside for the top spot off of turn number 4. Put Youngquist back to the point. He'll lead lap number 40. with 20 laps to go. Justin Youngquist is your new race leader. Greg Dabrowski in second. Third will belong to Ken Duke Jr. with Mike Mayberry in fourth, and Will Ride in P5 here with 19 laps to go. We'll have to keep an eye behind us because Garrett Bard is right there. Looking up in front of us, Justin Youngquist has started to pull away from second place Greg Dabrowski. Remember, earlier on in this race, he had a considerable race lead. So we'll see if he's able to pull out to that once again now that he is back to the top spot. Riding by now, 17 laps to go. 43 are complete. I have to do too much math to figure that out, but too much math. It's just basic subtraction. Gregory, 16 to go. Really, I just have to look at the number in the top left and subtract 1. That's how many laps are complete. We're working lap number 45. Garrett Bard up there on the top side, getting a big head of steam built up. We're going to have to slam the door on him there before he gets by us. And there's a gaggle of vehiculars up in front of us. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see if anything happens there. I'm very thankful that that second caution that we kind of got caught up in didn't really affect our car too much, or at all, to be honest. So we'll get by Fred Arnold once again as he's having a bad night here at Eldora. Well, I mean, he made the show, so it can't be that bad of a night. But he's running in the last position with now 47 complete, 13 to go. It is now a 2.2 second gap up to Mike Mayberry in the fourth position. So I've relegated myself to finishing fifth or worse because Garrett Bard is doing everything but passing us here at the moment. Now that we've got Donnie Hendershot as a buffer in between Bard and ourselves, but that's not going to be very long-lived as Bard is going to Bard is going to just yeet Hendershot out of the way. Caution? Yes, caution out. Didn't know if a caution was going to come out there, but it does nonetheless. Justin Youngquist is still your race leader. This will be interesting with Dabrowski in second, Ken Duke Jr. third, Mike Mayberry fourth, and Will Ride in P5 here. Green flag back out. And as we pass the line, 10 laps to go in this one here at the 305 Sprint Car Showcase at Eldora Speedway. Garrett Bard going to get a big head of steam built up there on the top side, but not going to be able to make anything happen as we're going to get to the inside of Mike Mayberry, and we'll take over P4 here on the restart. Very volatile restarts here at Eldora. Look at that. We're going to get a big run there through 1 and 2. We'll get to the inside of Dabrowski, and we'll take over the short step on the podium. He's going to power back on the top side. Doesn't get the pass completed. We'll hold on to the spot, but he's working there on that top side, trying to grab that podium spot right back from us. He's been good all race long here in this one. I don't think we're going to have enough to hold him off, and we will not. He'll get back by us for the third position. We'll hold on to fourth now for the moment as we work lap number 54. It'll be 6 to go at the line. Youngquist to the lead. Ken Duke Jr. in second. Like I said, 6 laps to go. We ride in fourth position. We'll have to keep an eye behind us because Mike Mayberry, we got by him on the restart. He must have spun the tire. Oh, he's going to go around, and the caution is out. Yowie wowie, something happened there. Not sure what, but Mayberry goes for a spin. Youngquist, Duke Jr., Dabrowski, myself, Malaire, now your top 5 as we are ready to go once more. Green flag back out. We need to get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. There we go. All right. Oh, we're going to get in the inside wall just a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't allow Mike Malaire the chance to get by us. It does not, as he's going to have to take evasive action and go to the top. Youngquist out to the race lead once again with 3 laps to go. Dabrowski chasing him down. Ken Duke Jr. in third, rips the lip up there on the top side, trying to get a big bit of momentum built up to get by Dabrowski and potentially Youngquist, but 2 laps to go. He's running out of time to make it happen. This time by the flag stand, it'll be a white flag in the air. 1 more lap to go here in the Racing Electronics 305 Sprint Car Showcase at Eldora Speedway. Youngquist takes the white flag as the leader. Will he hold on? It's gonna look like he will. Through turns 3 and 4, checkered flag is out. Youngquist gets the win. We'll finish P4. will finish in the 4th position here at Eldora Speedway. Justin Youngquist gets the well-deserved race win. Man, that was a great race. Greg Dabrowski comes home 2nd. Ken Duke Jr. finishes in the 3rd position, the short step on the podium. We finished 4th, and Mike Malaire comes home in the 5th position. Oh my word, if you didn't enjoy that one, you better check your pulse. That was a phenomenal race, especially up front towards the lead. Yes, I realize we finished 4th, but I mean, Youngquist, Dabrowski, Duke going at it for the race lead all race long. That was a great race. Youngquist gets his 2nd win on the season with that one, and will maintain the points lead. Duke gains 2 points on us, so it is now a 22-point lead instead of 24, but we will leave with the points lead nonetheless. 28,000 for our race finish of 4th place, 96, 45, 39, 353, and 1023. We're going to leave Eldora Speedway with a grand total of $78,021 in our pockets. That's going to be a good feeling when we drive back home to the race shop. Let's head home. Seriously, if you didn't like that one, you better check your pulse, because it was a fantastic race. Definitely go watch that one if you didn't get a chance to. It was a great race. We finished 4th. So we got a new sponsor to get on the car. We'll get them signed, sealed, delivered with Racing Electronics. Smaller signing bonus, but more per race, so it's going to equal out. So let's get Racing Electronics signed and on the car initially. All right, so there we go. Racing Electronics now on the car in our primary sponsor positions. We'll have to get everything redone from a design perspective, but that was a good one. That was a great race at Eldora. So up next for us here in the next episode is going to be Durango Park Raceway, indoor track down in Texas. I love that track, so that's going to be a fun one. Then we'll head to Rockborough Raceway. I don't know why I say it like that. The square track. I like that track too, so that's going to be a fun one. And then we will head to Salt. 3 tracks I really, really like. So next episode is going to be a good one, but that is going to do it for us here today. Episode 135. Man, we are 135 episodes deep into this thing. Episode 135, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OG Geo Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.